just wanted to check in, run into Walmart real fast. I'm gonna do a better modification to my Canon G7X camera. They're a great camera, but they don't have a microphone port, so getting a lot of wind noise last couple days. I did a quick modification which worked. I'll show you guys that. But we're gonna go to Walmart and try to grab something. I know you can buy stuff online and micro muffs and stuff online, but I'm gonna try to grab something cheap here that we can do a little bit more permanent modification. And I'll show you that here in a second. See if we can spot Brian on the job. I found him. He's not there anymore. Let's go find him. He must be up the other counter. There he is. What are you doing, Brian? Thinking about fishing?
Dude, let's go.
Let's go, man. People look at you funny when you're carrying a camera around at Walmart, for sure. Do it for the vlog, I guess.
We have to go down there.
Have to check out the fishing gear real quick and get Katie her license for the year. Always got to look at the Walmart survival gear. 5-minute trip to Walmart turns into an hour, as always. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we're back. We got the Canon G7X, some different tapes, and then I found these little balls at Walmart, little fuzzy things. I don't even know what they are, actually. But if I can find them somewhere else, I'll link them up. But they sell them at Walmart, at least at our store. Sorry for the rain. It just stopped pouring outside. The first thing I did on the G7X, there's like 4 ports right across the top. So this is where the microphone ports are at on the top of the camera. And a lot of times the wind, when it's coming across the top of the camera, it kills the audio. There is no external mic port on this camera, but the camera is nice. Of course, everybody's watched a million YouTubes on them, so that, you know, the screen flips up, stuff like that. It's a good all-around camera, and we use this for a lot of small shots. It's kind of like my personal run and gun camera. The first fix I did the other day, actually in the middle of fishing, was to use a piece of microfiber cloth. I cut it with a knife. I used some electrical tape, and what I did was I just kind of mounted this right over the top of the camera and kind of taped it like that. This way, it did block some of the lens, but I really don't use the lens a lot because you find yourself looking up instead of looking at the lens. But it did block the wind, and I was like, man, that's a great concept, at least enough for today, and it got us through the first couple videos. So that was the first microfiber fix. The second fix was to actually cut one with scissors and take a piece of microfiber cloth that we could put across the top and use like a double-sided tape. This is a permanent double-sided tape. I have been able to remove it. And then this is the Scotch type I'm going to try today. So this was my second thought, was to just cover those up when it's windy outside. And that really helped. So now what I'm thinking is maybe using something like this to mount. Even though if I cut it down, maybe it'll help. We'll try it out and then do some audio tests and see what it sounds like. Okay, this is perfect because cutting that opened that into a nice square patch, and it looks like it's mesh holes, so it should let audio through. So that's a good start. Looks like this is a keychain. Now in a lot of the videos, the thing is there's a pop-up flash, and a lot of people said that they weren't able to get the pop-up flash to work once they put their micro muff on, or whatever else. I'm going to try to see if I could still get the flash to come up. Might have some trouble going back in though. Alright, so I left the ports open. Did that, and now which piece were we using? This one? Maybe do something like that. Which is sticking. Alright. So that should work. I can remove it. That's the final outcome there. Just get the extra hairs off of there. Might even trim them up a little bit. I mean, it might not help, but be able to see the top of the camera. Alright, that's my, give it a little haircut. Make sure everything's good. So that's my modification. And now we can see what I can still get in the viewfinder. See what that looks like. Yeah, so I can still see. That's good. Alright, let's do an audio test and see what happens. One thing I forgot to mention is the flash still works. So that's important, I think. Alright, so this is just a test right now of the G7X. And we're going to simulate some wind here. So I'm not sure if you can still hear me. I'm pretty close to the camera. Let's set this up here. So that's with the screen up. And that's with it down. Alright, here's that same test. And you should be hearing, it should sound a little bit different. And that's without the new wind protector. Alright, so completed the modification of the G7X. Hopefully it sounds okay for right now. I'm going to keep the microfiber towel because it did work. And I got the new modification done. You should be able to do that modification. I think these little balls are like 50 cents, I believe. If you already have the tape, you're good to go. The 3M adhesive, which is nice because you can pull it back off and reuse it. And if you need to buy it, then you're probably, I think that was like $5 or $6. So a little bit cheaper modification. You could probably do it yourself. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.